Now let's use a William Mitchell 3. So I've sharpened the nib on an Arkansas stone just a little bit at the bottom, and then I turn it over and I sharpen just at the top. So I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And I don't press really hard when I do that, because if the tines spread, then you end up sharpening the inside of the tines, which can cause some problems with the writing. So that was the quill work. And let's look at what happens when writing with a nib. Come on. Just going to touch it to the surface of the ink. There we go. So that's a very different experience. You can see the letters they are quite different from each other. And, you know, I am writing at 6mm, so this is relatively small writing. When you consider in the Middle Ages, they would be writing this at 2 and 3mm, which is half this height. You know, that's maddening, right? And look, because I've sharpened this nib, look at the hairlines. Now, of course, I know I know the quality of my ink. I know what it can do. I know it feels like writing with gouache, liquid gouache that you just dip and you write with. You don't have to mix it up. I've sharpened the nib, so I know it's really sharp. But if the paper cannot grapple with such a sharp nib and quite thick ink without releasing fibers and causing the sharp nib to catch in the paper, if the paper can't cope with that, then you have an absolute nightmare on your hands. Not just in making mistakes and having little fiber drags filled with ink, just the writing itself becomes problematic. It becomes really laborious, and writing should be enjoyable. You should want to continue writing. I had to stop at that comma, and I was thinking, oh, how long is this video going to be? And in my head, normally when I'm not filming, I would quite happily sit here and write a page of this, because the joy of the writing and this rhythm which the script engenders, very specific type of rhythm, really seeps into you, and it really sort of makes you feel so at peace. And that's why having the right nibs, ink and paper working together, that's why having those materials, those good materials working together, really stirs. You can feel this sort of warmth moving around your chest, around your heart, this sort of fuzziness, which I sort of feel it. It feels like love. It's just this amazing sort of, maybe it's more gratitude and appreciation and just the magic of it. Being able to touch something that the scribes felt when they were writing. But it all comes down to not writing quickly.